Hello and welcome to QuickTale English. Today, we share a new motivational story that proves a simple truth. Failure is the first step to success. Our story is about a young woman named Maya. Maya lived in a busy city. Since she was a teenager, she had one big dream: to open her own coffee shop. She loved coffee, the smell of fresh bread, and the feeling of a warm, welcoming space. She imagined a place where people could meet, work, and feel happy. When Maya finished university, she worked for 3 years in a large bank. She saved every extra dollar. She didn't buy new clothes or travel far. Her focus was only on her savings account. By the age of 25, she had enough money. She quit her job. Her friends were surprised. "Are you sure, Maya? A bank job is stable," they asked. "I am sure," Maya replied, smiling. "It is time for the coffee shop." She found a small old building downtown. It was perfect. She spent 6 months painting, decorating, and buying equipment. She named the shop the Cozy Corner. Finally, the day of the grand opening arrived. Maya was excited and nervous. She had bought the best coffee beans and the freshest ingredients for the cakes. The first month was terrible. First, the coffee machine was too old and it broke down constantly. Maya had to spend a lot of the money she had saved for emergencies to fix it. Second, the location was bad. The street was too quiet. People went to other, more popular streets. Maya waited all day, but only a few customers arrived. She felt lonely behind the counter. Third, Maya was a good baker, but she was a very bad manager. She did not know how to order ingredients efficiently, so she wasted a lot of food. She also did not know how to advertise the shop. After 4 months, the Cozy Corner was losing money every week. Maya worked 14 hours a day, but the numbers were still bad. One cold Tuesday morning, Maya looked at the empty tables and the broken coffee machine. She started crying. She realized she had failed. She had put all her money, time, and heart into the project, and it was a complete failure. 2 weeks later, Maya closed the Cozy Corner. She had to sell the equipment to pay her debts. She moved back in with her parents. She felt ashamed and embarrassed. "I am a failure," she told her mother. "I lost everything. I should have stayed at the bank." Her mother was wise. She looked at Maya and said, "A failure is only a failure if you don't learn anything from it. If you learn something, it is a lesson. Did you learn something?" Maya thought about this question for a long time. What did I learn? I learned about equipment. I learned exactly which brand of coffee machine is reliable and which ones are not. I learned about location. I learned that a cheap building in a quiet street is more expensive than a costly building on a busy street. I learned about management. I learned how important it is to track every expense and every single ingredient. I learned about myself. I learned that I am strong enough to work 14 hours a day for a dream. Maya realized that the 4 months she spent at the Cozy Corner were not wasted. They were an expensive, hard, but very real education in business. She decided that her dream was still alive. Maya took a new job as a waitress in a very successful, busy coffee shop near the city center. She worked there for a year. She did not just serve coffee. She watched, she listened, and she asked questions. She learned everything: how the manager handled the rush hour, how they advertise online, and how they manage the food inventory, the list of all the ingredients. She saved some money again. This time, she saved much less money, but she saved much more knowledge. 1 year later, Maya found a new location. It was a little more expensive, but it was on a very busy corner. She bought a new, modern, reliable coffee machine. She knew the brand now. She did not name the new shop the Cozy Corner. She named it the Second Chance. When the Second Chance opened, Maya did not feel nervous. She felt prepared. When the first problem with the delivery arrived, she knew exactly how to speak to the supplier. When a customer complained, she knew exactly how to make them happy. She advertised online with professional photos of her new cakes. She managed her expenses perfectly. The Second Chance was an immediate success. It was always full of people. Maya's coffee was excellent, and her atmosphere was warm and inviting. 6 months after the opening, one of Maya's old bank colleagues visited her shop. He looked around at the happy customers and the busy counter. Maya, this is amazing. Your dream came true, he said. Maya handed him his latte. She looked at him and smiled. No, she said. My dream came true 2 years ago when I opened the Cozy Corner. This, she paused, gesturing around her successful, bustling shop, is the result of the biggest lesson I ever learned. The failure taught me how to win. Maya had realized the most important lesson in life. The person who never makes a mistake never learns the necessary steps to reach the top. Success is not the opposite of failure. It is the final stage of failure. Thank you for joining QuickTale English. Subscribe for more stories about success, motivation, and positive thinking. And continue practicing your B1 English. See you next time.